part 2 of today's live crypto market analysis and pre-trade strategy. I am currently in a position in Bitcoin. I'll walk you through what I'm seeing here, top-down analysis. So here on the daily chart, this is the current strong low. This is the current week high. So we're in an uptrend on the daily. And then seeing this here, this price action here as a potential pullback. And then here on the 4-hour chart, we're currently in a downtrend with this as the current strong high and this as the current week low. And then I am looking for a pullback here in this area here. And then on the 15-minute, this is currently the strong low, and this is was the previous strong high, and this candle comes in here and closes above the previous, or this was the previous week high, and this candle closes above it, creating a break of structure here. And then this candle here, I took an entry here for a continuation. What I'll do is I will go to the 15-minute and break down what I saw here on the entry. So on the entry here, what I'm seeing with this price action is the range being set. So earlier today, there was a market structure shift. This yellow line that you're seeing, or these yellow lines that you're seeing here, this is the opening structural range that I set in the pre-market an hour before the US Open, and then we get a which was in an uptrend here, and then there was here in this candle a market structure shift here, and then this set a potential for a short trade here with this price action here, and then looking for a potential rebalance here. But when this candle right here closes above these candles here, that nullifies this trade idea for me. And then having this candle here, or this series of candles here, when it broke out, set a high at this candle here. Actually, this is the candle here that set the high end of the previous range. Right now, excuse me. Right now, I'm going to reset the range to the current range. So that is the current week high there. And this is the current strong low right here, this candle. But this candle here set the Fibonacci range here as the week high, and this being the strong low. So this set the range, and then we can see here the price action. We get pullback. This candle here, pull back, and then we start buying again. So what I'm seeing for a potential entry here is first of all getting with this candle here, getting the market structure shift. That was my first signal for potential trade entry, and then here I set the Fibonacci level back here. So what I'm seeing here is an order block here, and then this order block being validated here with this market structure shift. So using this as my Fibonacci level as far as in setting a range, and using this candle here as the other end of the range for the Fibonacci once pullback starts. And then once pullback starts, I'm looking for another order block to form. So in order for that to happen, I'm looking for certain criteria. First thing I'm looking for is a sweep on liquidity. And then with this candle here, we get a sweep on liquidity of this candle here. Also, I'm looking for this candle in addition to sweeping on liquidity. I'm looking for it to be the opposite color, just the way my candlesticks are colored. I'm looking for it to be in the opposite direction of the trade, or for the price action to close in the opposite direction of the trade. So since this is a sell candle or a red candle, it's closing in the opposite direction of the trade, so that meets trade criteria number 2. And then trade criteria number 3 is it has to be validated, which means price has to trade back through it, which happens here in this candle here. So when that happens, to me that validates the order block, and now I'm waiting for the validating candle to validate itself by closing in the trade direction, and actually closing in the trade direction, and then I'll put my stop behind it here. So I'll come in to my order, and you can see here's my stop loss. So my stop loss is based off of the low of this candle here. There is a 10-cent spread in Bitcoin, so I gave it a 20-cent stop. And then for a target, my target is right here. And you can see my target. I've got this labeled here. This is a fair value gap here on the 4-hour chart that I have highlighted. So if I zoom in here on the 4-hour chart, here you see these corresponding fair value gaps there. So when I put price up on the 4-hour chart, you can see that this reaches into the upper end of the fair value gap here on this 4-hour chart. So that's my target. And if this happens, this would also set up a potential short trade here on the 4-hour chart if price action sells off after that. But right now, just focused on the long, and this also sets up here on the daily chart as this being imbalance, rebalance, and now a run on liquidity here. But inside here, it wouldn't be a run on liquidity here on the daily. It'd be a run on liquidity up here on the. Actually, I don't even think it wouldn't run on liquidity here. Does it run on liquidity? Yes. I was like, it would be odd if it didn't run on liquidity. Every trade I make runs on liquidity. Sometimes it's difficult to see something. Sometimes you may get price action that doesn't have or won't display liquidity, like it may be the start to price action where you're getting where there may be a large distance to liquidity on something, but right here this is all buy side liquidity up here. Make that neater. This is all going to be buy side liquidity all up in this area, and it may even target the buy side here, here, or here, but this is my target based on my trading system currently. So normally I would only trade my system in a very tight window, and also require Bitcoin or whatever I would trade or currency pair. I'm using this system and have developed this system on Bitcoin, but just based on market functions, I would suppose, on any market. But normally I would require the currency pair to trade down into the 50% level. But the price action here, everything was setting up the same, minus it reaching a premium price, or reaching back into a discounted price level. So normally I look for it to do that, but everything doesn't pull back, or everything doesn't pull back to offer as much value. There may be other objectives that the market maker has before things like that happen. And also the fact that starting to recognize that there are very few trading opportunities for me to trade just based on my system. So just recognizing everything is going to set up the same, but not the same. So just sticking to the system and doing my best to recognize rhythms or patterns in how things trade, and especially the way that this candle here traded through this order block, or what I'm calling this order block, gave me the same signals as I would see if it were setting up down in this area of value, but also recognizing the possibility that value, or at least for the current time, may have been met, may not have been met, as this candle here reaches into this fair value gap. So just considering whether or not this may be a reaction from that happening. Also, this could be insufficient pullback. This could be the new range high, and now it could pull back to past equilibrium. This could also be transpiring here. Actually, I may exit this position in consideration of that, but I'll leave this here for now, and if the position doesn't hold, I may re-enter, but with the way that this set up, I want to hold this. I don't just want to exit just because I'm getting some potential retracement or pullback here. Just from the nature of this price action, pullback would be expected when you're looking at, let's say, this type of move here. So not even come back to equilibrium here. So if I was thinking, man, this may fail, it'd have to be down and around here to start considering that. But I am likely feeling a bit skittish, since I am experimenting with my system in a different time of day. As far as in, I will take trades at this time of day, but normally I require that they set up in advance of this time of day. So for a setup, it's pretty late for a setup, but as far as in overall trading, it's well within the normal parameters of when I would take a position. But just because this position is set up in a few different ways that that is outside the realm, or that are outside the realm of how I would normally trade, it gives me a little more cause for caution. But with the price action that I'm looking at, I want to hold firm here and let the trade work itself out. But the fact that I will be reducing my take profit targets, I want to open up, my ability to take more trades, just in case I'm not taking advantage of the system to the full extent. So early into any trading system, when you're deploying it, um, coming to an understanding of what it actually has to offer you, and doing your best to stay within the parameters that it sets for itself. I've had a few ideas about this system coming into it, and have had my eyes open to the reality of what it is, at least so far. And even today, even showing me more possibilities. Just being able to recognize what I'm seeing in the market, and being able to test the reliability or consistency of what I'm seeing. But for my normal parameters, this is very, very risky. But based on what I'm seeing, I want to let go of my habit of forcing everything into the smallest box. Also, I don't want to get into the habit of, okay, everything's wide open, but trying to find a healthy balance of factors or signals that come into play. If the market did the same thing every day in the same way, or even repeated what it does every 30 days, there'll be people out there sorting that out. So just having to understand, in order to be consistent, have to have parameters that are consistent throughout any trading day, and sorting that out is an overtime job. I think, but with most things, I think if you have the drive and put in the effort, it can be possible. So that's one of the things with me testing this system is just seeing proof of concept, or the culmination of what I've been doing. Has it been worthwhile? And as typical, when I enter a position, tends to go the other way, which this position has, but it is now trading back into the long direction. Seems to have pulled back. Right now we're back to testing that low, but it seems like the lows have been holding, or at least so far. We're only a little over 6 minutes into this candle, so things could look drastically different by the end of this candle, but right now we're still in there. And based on the strength of this candle preceding my entry, this candle here, just the strength of this candle, I feel confident in it to hold, since my stop loss is behind it. Or if it doesn't hold, I'm going to consider this to be a lot weaker than I thought. But I'd still watch it just in case it gave me my normal signals down in this area. But based on the time of day and things like that, in order for things to get down here and then get turned around, it's possible, and would certainly give me a much better risk to reward. So I'd be happy to see it. I don't know how likely it would be, though. But with this candle, it's looking more and more likely. Let's put this Fibonacci retracement back up just to get some information here. So we're still here, not even at equilibrium. So there's not even been discounted pricing offered for this potential long that's been put in here. So As far as in price wise, and this being pullback, it's still looking healthy. Even though I can say I never want price to go against me. So we'll see how this goes. Normally, price action when it is bullish or bearish will tend to pull back rather aggressively, and then continue in that direction. So this price action that we're seeing just now, with it selling off this way, to me that's the type of price action that I would expect to see in this situation. If Bitcoin were bullish, see that type of drop like that is similar to how it traded long, and now it looks like we're reaching back into equilibrium here and past equilibrium into discount. So we're into discount, offering discount now, and then we're testing this yellow line here. This is the pre-market structural range high here. And this is equilibrium here. So offering discounted pricing here, that's been accomplished, and testing this level. So I think if this level can hold, there's a good chance that this stays strong. If this pre-market level doesn't hold, then I think it's a good chance this may fail. But let's see how we do here. So more or less, this would simply just be a test of whether or not this is an order block right here. And I'm not sure of how you can validate an order block except for having it being tested and hold. But again, with the fact that this has not traded back down into equilibrium overall here on this structure, there's certainly a possible chance that this could fail. If it does, I'm going to move the Fibonacci over to here, and then look for a potential entry if an order block sets up here. So two possible trades here, or another possible trade if this one fails. Another possible trade could set up. It's going to be interesting to see what type of reaction happens now that it's below this pre-market structural level, how it will react to the low of this candle here that validated the potential of this order block here. In less than 4 minutes to go in the current candle. Ideally, I would want to see it close above this pre-market level, but certainly above this candle, preferably above the body of this candle here. So a couple levels I'd like to see it close above, and certainly I'd like to see it close above here because this is my stop loss. But if it does, that's fine. Again, I'll look for an opportunity here. I don't consider this being FOMO necessarily. I just don't know if my system would validate this or not. The only thing that it did not do was reach equilibrium or past equilibrium and offer discounted pricing. But there's no requirement that it does that. It's just a requirement that I've noticed was consistent over a handful of trades, and then incorporated that into my system protocol. But I have no idea if it's a validating factor or not. I know it's just something that price tends to do algorithmically more often than not, and then just trying to trade off of these algorithmic, or I'm not sure if I'm saying that correct or not, but basically however the algorithm is responding, trying to trade based on how I observe the algorithm responding, or how I'm observing the algorithm deliver price. So the way that the algorithm delivered price in this situation triggered my trade idea, minus the pulling back past equilibrium requirement. Less than 1 minute left in this candle. And then taking this trade would either validate that trade signal, or invalidate that trade signal, or give me mixed information. But right now, or at least so far in this trade, it's still speculative, as this trade is still viable, and the overall price action never reached back into equilibrium, or past equilibrium for the price action that I have marked on Fibonacci. It still may, but recognizing that it put in a smaller range here. So this range could be valid. Inside of this range, it could be the overall range. I could be early, and this is the real range. As I mentioned earlier, like these, the price action can do a lot of different things. The price delivering algorithm can do a lot of different things just to do the same thing. So we'll see here. So selling early in this candle, back to retest that pre-market structural high, reacting somewhat off of that, testing it again. Again, with the amount of time in the day, that Bitcoin is going to go higher in price, I would imagine that deeper pullback would have come by now, or will come in a hurry, just based on let's say volume and let's say the volume and volatility available during the New York session would likely lend to that. So I'd want to see this get moving, or for this to fail and for it to set up deeper into the range by the close. So still some time, but I like to get going. Liquidity may be being swept here. $105.3774, $105.3777. So this is trading lower. And this could also potentially be setting another order block. So lots of different possibilities here. Need to let these candles close. But this is a little over 3 minutes into this candle. So way too early to tell what what it may offer information wise. Now seeing some pullback back to that pre-market structural range high. Pulling back further. Retest to the pre-market range. Still trading in this discount area, so this could be the pricing algorithm offering price to induce more buyers, or this could be price going lower and selling through the stop. Getting some speed on these, on this selling here. So getting some type of reaction in this area in price. Now price is back to retest this structural range high. Price is trading just above this structural range high. I look at a few days ago. So Monday, there was potential short here that I have the Fibonacci set up for that got invalidated with this candle closing above it, but I didn't look for long after, since it happened outside of my time parameters for trading it, but I want to back test it now to see if it would have offered an entry. And I think it, because I told myself I couldn't have got into that, so don't worry about it. But I think I'm already seeing an entry, and I haven't even gotten in it yet. What is this? 108.39. Okay. And seeing the entry right here. So I can see myself entering. I could take an entry right here. So I'll be able to take an entry here. Okay. So this is, so this would be 103. Doesn't look like the biggest trade in the world, but they don't have to be. 103.309. No, 103.300.9. minus 107. No, okay, that's 108. 3.9 minus 107, 600 divided by 2 plus 108.3, 108.300.9, 108,651 would have been my target. So I would have hit target here. So it did offer me a trade that day. Didn't offer me this. But it did offer me this. So very cool. And it seems that price is now being delivered to the long side in this candle. This candle showing a lot of strength. Seems to be some type of reaction that was coming off of, coming in from this area here, where that speed was coming into the price action, right in around here. So whatever that was must have triggered the pricing algorithm into what it's doing now. Still buying, still moving higher. Less than 5 minutes left in this candle. So it's interesting just now, like I think this is the 14th day that I've rolled out this new system. I'm finding that I'm needing to tighten it up in some ways, but surprisingly finding that I'm needing to open it up in more ways than I'm needing to tighten it up. Normally I'm needing to try to wrestle something into a corner, but it seems like this system is basically a corner itself, and I'm having to find breathing room in order to let the system work to its fullest capacity. Just like just now, seeing an opportunity that I missed earlier this week, and I've just been saying, oh man, there have been no trading opportunities. I was just not aware of the extent of my trading system. Like I was limiting it by putting it in a certain time window, where today I just said, hey, I'm just after the time window expired and my trade idea had been invalidated by the current price action. I was like, well, if I don't extend what I'm doing, which is more powerful, let's say from or at least the system that I am incorporating is more based off of like a 5-minute chart. So doing this on the 15-minute chart is what I mean by it being more powerful, just because it being a higher time frame. So it's going to just be more powerful or more influential. Just like in the higher time frame analysis, I would have more confidence in what I'm seeing here on the 4-hour than on the 15, or more confidence in what I'm seeing on the daily than what I'm seeing on the 15 or on the 4-hour. So just the fact of having more information in a candle or in a period of time or over a series of candles, just having more information to me gives it more power. So going from taking a system that let's say was, or at least the time of day factor of the system based off of the 5-minute chart, expanding that for the 15-minute chart, from just the morning to the whole day, and that's in addition to trading an order block above equilibrium. That's another thing to this trade that's a bit different. Less than a minute to go before this candle closes. Very strong candle just put in. If the next candle closes green, ideally above the next candle, but preferably above the previous 2 candles, then things would be looking pretty healthy trade-wise. But I can say the current price action is much healthier for the trade up here as it is now than it was when it was trading down here. So continue to watch price action here and see if price action continues to go in the trade direction to the long side. We'll see if there's continuation from that reaction down off of the structural range high. That's another thing with these trades off of higher time frames, just having the patience to sit through them. They don't happen as quickly as trades on the 1 or the 5-minute. Selling in this candle. Speaking of having patience, watching that sell and understanding that, okay, in order to get where I would like to go, I'm going to have to trade back through all of that. So that's going to take some time if that's going to happen. But again, still well above the structural range high, but maybe coming down to retest that level. Ideally, it would not. Right now, trading as an inside candle, inside of the previous candles, high and low. So the fact that this candle here almost engulfed this candle is a good sign, but clearly is not enough to keep this candle here from blowing the stop. So weakness currently showing in Bitcoin. But this candle, if it stays inside, could still hold. But additionally, have trade plan B in place. But this could also be putting in a consolidation range and could be accumulating here. So this could just do this here for a while. As you can see here, ever since it set this Fibonacci range high in for me, you can see that this is all it has been doing. So even though I do not like this price action of this current candle, it's in line with what's going on here, with how the market maker algorithm is delivering price here. But yeah, the way this is going, this could take some time. But I don't mind waiting for profits if it goes that way. This could certainly fail, and if I were to execute plan B, it could fail as well. So that's why this is called trading, not getting money every time I open my platform. A little over 5 minutes into this candle. And we're still selling. Starting to get a bit of a reaction off of price level down at 26 something down there. Now back for a retest. Now getting a reaction off of 27. So price went just a bit lower and has now come up higher. Now back for a retest of the lower end of the candle and putting in new lows in the candle. Back to test that structural range high. I do not like this candle. But we will know how legit that previous candle was now. But this is the kind of candle that could stop out and go past equilibrium into discount of the larger range. But any candle could do that. But just the way that this has just been steadily selling does not look good after that buying, as in this candle has just erased everything the previous candle just did. that's a lot of work. Now getting pulled back up to the opening structural range high. Retest that structural range high. Looks like there's a reaction off of it this time. Back to retest. And the price is reacting off of that level again, going higher. Selling again. Another retest, the structural range high. More selling. It's back into that area where the previous candle had the reaction. That triggered buying response. A little over 10 minutes into this candle. Seems like every trade I backtest is the easiest trade in the world, and every trade I get into is just the longest drawn out thing that I mismanage. Price just consolidating here. Price is actually right at the where the body and wick of the validating candle. I believe that's where the reaction was coming off of that previous candle, and now getting reaction here, similar to the previous candle. This time selling instead of buying here off of this reaction. So regardless of whether or not this trade idea works out or fails, the fact that I back tested and found that it worked previously, this is just showing me that, yeah, it'll work or it won't work, just like any other trade that I would take. So it was good finding that other trade on Monday that I missed that takes the pressure off of this trade needing to prove or disprove something. But regardless of whether or not this candle fails or not, it's definitely slowed this trade down quite a bit. less than 2 minutes to go until candle closure here. Starting to see some buying come in. And less than a minute for candle closure, showing weakness going into the closure. This candle has still been an inside candle, even though it looks like it may want to break lower now. Yeah. So this candle just broke lower as it was trading inside before. And it looks like it's going to pull back just off the lows. And we'll see if this next candle gets continuation down to the short side. This candle looking very strong to the weak side. This next candle, if not this candle, could stop me out and send price into discount for the overall range here. This candle is going to take its time stopping me out, it looks like. So let's see if it put in a new low. Yep. This candle put in a new low from the previous one and is right at my stop. And I'm stopped out. I'll keep an eye on this, and if it gets down within my range here, I'll take another trade on it. So yeah, looks like it wants to come down, and it may set up here. Alright, this is On Tilt Trading with part 2 of today's live crypto market analysis and pre-trade strategy. See you next.